Yo. What's good, guys? We're here for a quick video. I just wanted to do like a recent video and a review of Ami and a Hellcat has been officially sentenced to 60 months in prison. Now, a lot of you guys who are on this channel may not know who Ami and a Hellcat is or what his situation was. So we're about to get into it, right? So here's a gist of what was kind of going on in his case.
So, do you mind if we do a quick one?
What's going on?
So, uh,
Sorry, I'm
yeah, you want to put that down?
I
Yeah.
wish I had my notes.
So, tell me what happened yesterday.
Yeah, they came
The FBI came in.
for the first time. You know, the first time you guys came here, everybody said that it was bull crap.
Right. So, just tell me what happened.
Nothing. They just came in. They ran straight up to the ring, and they put a blue tape on the ring so we couldn't see. But obviously, there's about 30 cameras around the whole premises. So they came back for the things that they alleged that I did, the copyright infringement, which, you know, I don't think I ever did anything wrong. Obviously, I was running businesses wide open in the public. So now we just got to see. We're going to have our day in court now. So finally, you know, I get to not be depressed, not be stressed out anymore. Now I get my day in court.
Was this arrest a relief for you?
It was 100% a relief because I didn't know what was going on for 2 years. No answers, no nothing. You know, depressed. You know, a lot of depression comes behind this. They don't know, man. When they do things like this, they take people's livelihoods. You know, so this is sort of a big relief for me.
You
Obviously.
look like you're doing pretty good.
Oh, and look, they said that everything that I've done was criminally, and back again, we're back to flourishing again with other business ventures, which means that, you know, I've always done something right. You know, I just feel like, you know, I found a loophole. I ran through it and I did great. You know, there's other colleagues of mine that are in the same business that I was in. They never got in trouble with the FBI. They're right now, you know, they're getting sued by DirecTV, and the FBI never had any interest in them. And, you know, that's my question to them. Like, how come my colleagues get to run off of 200-300 million and I was the only one targeted out of it? Maybe it's because, you know, we were probably driving down the 95 and they looked over, you know, they make 70 grand a year. Who the hell is this fat guy driving a Lambo?
You said two things in a video.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're prepared to go to jail. Is that still the case?
If the jurors could find that I did anything wrong, because I believe I seek counsel in this matter. And I actually sat in one of my divorce proceedings and I sat there and told my lawyer, am I doing anything wrong? Because if I am, I'll quit now. He looked at me in my face in front of my ex-wife and said, Omar, what you're doing is not illegal. So in my heart, what I felt that I was doing was illegal. No, you know, this was wide open. I've never hid anything that I've ever done. You know, it kind of sucks.
Second thing you said in one of your videos, you always make money. What's next for you?
Opening the biggest brand in the world right now, you know, reloadedmerch.com, and we're doing fantastic. We have a great group of people to follow us, you know, and I've always been an advocate of positivity. You know, you'll never see me advocate anything other than positivity. So, you know, what happens is supposed to happen, and, you know, God bless everyone.
So just to be crystal clear, the indictment that came down today, you're saying you're completely innocent of those?
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. Now, ignorance is no excuse for the law. You know, I try to go back and forth with a few accountants, and, you know, I found that when they were trying to, like, you know, file my taxes, they were filing them wrong. You know, should I have done a little faster? Of course, 100%. But do I think that I blatantly just ran away from the law and try to evade and try to money? None of that stuff I've ever done. You know, but ignorance is no excuse for the law. You know, so maybe I should have gotten on those things a lot faster. But at the end of the day, what I've done, I never did anything wrong.
Finally, what do you want to say to all your hundreds of thousands of followers now?
You know, hold tight, and, you know, and any entrepreneur that.
Yeah, all right, guys. So basically, essentially, Ami basically got accused of pirating illegal, well, not illegal, but pirating content that was on streaming services. So basically, what Omni did, Omni found like a lot of loopholes when it came to. Uh, let's just go ahead and go through this article, right? So Local YouTube star sentenced to 5.5 years, ordered to forfeit $30 million in large scale cable piracy case. And then, of course, some of his charges included money laundering, not paying his taxes. But basically, a local YouTube star who built a sizable following with the slickly produced videos flaunting his street luxury cars, collections of diamond encrusted bling, and his spacious Swedish home will be forced to give up nearly all of it after he was sentenced Tuesday to 5.5 years in prison for the illegal business that allowed him to amass those trappings of success, right? So he's probably YouTuber, and he ended up pleading guilty to running one of the most brazen and successful cable TV piracy schemes ever prosecuted by the government. As part of his sentencing Tuesday, he was ordered to forfeit more than $30 million in assets, including nearly 6 million in cash, cars, including Lamborghinis, Porsches, Bentleys, McLarens, and a portfolio of more than a dozen property seats and Masterclass Philadelphia in its dang, this is crazy. Um, let's see. So they don't really break down what he did. All right, here we go. Here we go. So here's basically so the company that he started in 2016. It was known by various names: Gears Reloaded, Gears TV, and basically what it was is basically what he was doing. He was basically he found a loophole when it came to if you guys know, like a couple of years ago, fire sticks were really huge, and fire sticks were really huge because when you could jailbreak them, you were able to get access to a lot of movies that just came in the movie theater, or a lot of premium streaming services that you would initially have to pay for. So basically, an all in one, his streaming service would allow you to view stolen property and view pay-per-views through companies like Comcast, Verizon, DirecTV, uh it boxing fights, all type of stuff. And and basically what he was doing, he was basically he amassed over like $34 million doing it, but charging people nearly half of what they were paying. So typically, you know how people are paying like $12 a month per streaming service. Basically, you're paying one fee a month to be able to have access to all of these. And it wasn't necessarily that it was necessarily illegal, but technically it was a loophole. And also, a lot of the pay-per-view content that people were showing, or that he was allowing people to stream or buy into, that stuff was technically copyrighted information. So the feds eventually got involved. And also, here's another thing: my personal opinion when it comes to this actual case is that I don't really think the feds really care too much about the copyright infringement and the piracy. I mean, it is a big crime, and he was facing 50 years. But the reason why I really think he got caught in this, caught up in this, is because he didn't pay his taxes. Or from what he says the accounting firm that he was paying filed his taxes wrong, right? So there's a lot of videos that you guys can look up on his actual YouTube channel. I mean, Hellcat. I'm not gonna play them here. Well, I don't know. Maybe I might play a couple. But basically, he kind of discussed that the people who were in charge of his finances and whatnot, basically like were not filing his taxes and were basically stealing money from him. Which you hear this common story from various people who make or amass over millions and millions of dollars. So let's go over. This is the video he titled himself. I mean, Hellcat is guilty, right? Let's see what this is about. Now, a lot of his quality and look amazing. Matter of fact, I don't even think this that video is not even yeah, that video is not even about people screwing him or whatever. But if you follow him on Instagram, you can look up all of his uh him telling his story and whatnot, right? So, but moral of the story, guys, is when it comes to like issues like these or whatnot or uh problems like these, it's a lot of people that find loopholes. You just have to make sure the stuff that you're doing is legal. So technically, what he was doing is it wasn't necessarily illegal, but he was technically streaming copyrighted information. Which I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of other platforms that were doing the same exact thing. Omni is just the one that got caught, and Omni ended up doing time for it. But when it comes to like this particular situation, honestly, I feel like 5.5 years is a win for Omni because uh he was facing 50 years. He's facing 50, so I'll take 5.5 years over 50 any day, and then only have to give up. And basically, so this is why I say this is a win too for him because honestly, I'm I'm pretty sure Omni probably has stashed $100 million offshore somewhere, right? So he only has to give up what the feds found and what they think he's made from that. So it could be all his cars or whatever, but anything that amassed over $34 million. But if you guys know, I was actually a fan of him for a while, and like he was like a real hustler. So he has other legitimate businesses. So it's not like he's gonna be dead broke. He might get all his stuff taken away, but I'm pretty sure he got some stats. He's some stuff put up. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do this like little review, just to test it out, see if you guys like it, see how the views do and whatnot, but like that. Excuse the mess in my room, but yeah, peace. Also, let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments as well too. Um, personally, I mean, you just gotta be better. You gotta be smarter about what you do. When it comes to filing your taxes, when it comes to um seeing that things are illegal too. Like you just gotta be on point. It ain't really even though ignorance is no excuse for the law, even though people don't necessarily teach you right from wrong when it comes to certain things in school, you still got to do your own due diligence and just watch out. But yeah, peace.